Hello. That. Okay. How is that? Is that any better? I look like a haggard mess. Hello to the people on the replay. I just got out of the shower. My hair is sopping wet. And of course, I got that cursed Saturday headache again because I slept too long. I always get it. I swear to God, every Saturday I get a freaking headache if I sleep too long. And I did. My head is just throbbing. I don't know if anyone's going to be around tonight because it's, Halloween weekend. So I would imagine there are a lot of people trying to get my hair to dry here. A lot of people out at a Halloween party. Hi, Miss Sandra. Are you making dinner, love? My hair is still soaking wet. I literally just got out of the shower. Oh, I just got to get it together. My head is throbbing. It's always, every Saturday, never fails. If I sleep too long, I'm getting a headache. Hi, Cosmic. How are you? Happy Saturday night. I figure a lot of people, now it's all knotty. My hair is all knotted now because, oh, what am I doing? I don't have anything here to brush it with. Crackers. Just leave it alone. See? Now it's all knotted. Crackers. What was I going to say? I figure a lot of people are at Halloween parties tonight. It's probably a busy weekend for people who have stuff to do. I don't have anything to do. I cleaned my house today. You're a bit ma tonight? Yeah, me too, love. I'm with you. I debate it, honestly, because my head, it was like throbbing. I got in the shower, and I think I might have taken maybe a little bit too much ibuprofen because I feel really queasy and shaky. So I was debating going, okay, do I go live? Do I not? But I'm like, no, just go on anyways and see how it goes, because I know last Saturday I had a headache, and by the time the live was over, it wasn't, I don't think it was as throbbing as it was when it started. I can't remember. Hi, Andrea. You're not out at a Halloween party tonight, love? I figure a lot of people are. I don't even have my other phone turned on. My hair is still wet, and it's not, I don't know. It was like my shampoo today didn't work. It was weird. I use Dove. I'm a Dove shampoo girl. I know, pounding. And it's because I got too much sleep. Always happens. If I get too much sleep, it's no good. Um, I have to set my alarm. I have to. I went to bed at around 1, I think it was last night. And I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning. And if I get, I swear to God, over 7 hours sleep, I'm having a headache. It's crazy because I can sleep. I love to sleep. Love to sleep. But now I can't. My head is throbbing. Hold on. My face is a mess here. What was I going to say? Oh, my Lord. Yeah. Anyone going to a Halloween party? Anyone getting ready while watching the live tonight? Going to a Halloween party? I cannot remember the last time we went to a Halloween party. One of our friends used to have a Halloween party every year. And I think the last one we went to, her son was probably about 3. And I figure, like most of us, we're like, ugh, it's too much with a young kid running around trying to have a party, you know? And her parties would go until like 2, 3 in the morning or later. I would imagine that had to be hard on her with the kid. But she always would have the official Halloween party every year. And I think that was probably the last Halloween party we probably went to. I remember, like, before kids, Ian and I would, maybe once or twice, we probably went to a bar for Halloween, but not very often. I think it was usually, I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. It's soaking wet. I hate how she did my highlight. Look, because it looks orange. It's terrible. Like, I gotta dry it so it doesn't look so bad. I gotta get her to do my hair again. Which is weird because usually, like, she's been the one who's done my highlights now for years. And it never ends up like this with the roots looking darker than the highlight kind of thing. It always blended in really nice together. So I got to go back and get her to like, put that highlight as far down to the root as you can, right? Because then when it grows out, it always seemed to grow really nicely. But this time around, I can't stand it. So, I looked, all these people, hold on, everybody. I'm not, my mind is all over the place today. It's just not focused because that darn freaking headache, sleeping too much, see. And who wants to set their alarm on a Saturday morning when you got to set your alarm all week long, right? Like, isn't that not, that's not fair, is it? I got to go set my alarm so I don't get a headache. It's just not fair. Oh, crackers. Hold on, everyone. I'm watching my ads. I'll look at the chat. Um, Andrea's here going CBD shopping this week, Cosmic. You should see. Holy cow. So Ian is growing his own Mary Jane. And he got to cut. I guess the drying part is over. So he brought some home today. And we have this like big container full of buds. So he's very proud. I don't touch the stuff. He does. I don't. Not tonight, but you have a date number 2 tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, Andrea. You bought some tea. Hi, Jen Button. How are you, love? Hi, Sabrina. You saw his mother load. And that's not even like... He already brought home, I think, 5 or 6 mason jars which with like 2 ounces each in it, right? And then he brought home that great big container. And he still got more from the 2 big trees that he's got to like trim it and cut it. It's already dried, but he wants to give it a good more trimming. I don't smoke, I don't touch the stuff, but I know a lot about it now. And that is just going to be huge because those buds were huge on those 2 trees. So he should be good. I'm like, you should have enough until next November, right? But I'm sure he's going to share with his friends. So, but it's so interesting, isn't it? How, you know, 4 years ago, or I don't know, before the whole thing went legal, that, you couldn't really talk about it. But now that it's legal, it's like, okay, it's all good here, or here in Canada anyway. You need CBD bath stuff and oil for sleep and pain. Oh my God, one of Mom's friends went and gave her something CBD. I don't know if it was oil or a pill or I don't know. Anyway, well, Mom took it for her legs, for her knees, right? Thinking that, it would help alleviate some of the pain. And Mom don't know. I don't think Mom's ever touched it. Like, she's been a church-going woman her whole life, right? Pentecost at that. So she took it, and Mom said she thought she was having a heart attack, like whatever it was anyway. And I'm like, Mom, I don't think that stuff is supposed to do that. You're not supposed to feel that way. But then I come to find out that it wasn't from like a company. It was the lady's homemade stuff. And I'm like, well, now I think I understand why you reacted the way you did, because it was she made it herself. So I don't think you were supposed to, like, if you had to go buy the CBD pills or whatever it is, that they sell at pharmacies or whatever, I don't think you would have gotten that same reaction. So I think it was because it was her homemade stuff. Yeah, she shouldn't have had any reaction to it, right? But then Mom told me, well, no, she made it herself. I'm like, well, yeah, well, now it makes more sense why you had a reaction to it. Because she made whatever it was herself. And then she's trying to tell Mom that, no, this is, there's nothing in this. It's just going to take away your pain. Poor Mom must have been freaking out. I'm like, it was almost like you ate some magic brownies or something. Oh, it's funny how it's different. Everyone's mindset on the stuff is different now because it's legal. I don't know. I think it should have been legal I don't think it ever should have been illegal, to be honest. So many things could be made with that plant, for the good of people, right? Um, I used to work at a place that years ago, and in that building that I used to work, there was I don't know, some kind of office there for a lot of cancer patients. And I remember talking to a lot of those cancer patients, and I'm talking like before I met Ian, so we're talking 20 years ago. And they were saying how they wish it was legal back then because it was like the only way that they can eat when they were going through chemo, right? You know what I mean? And it just, and the thing was is that the government knew that it could have been used for such a long time since, it was discovered for healing. And they wouldn't do anything about it because they couldn't tax it. And that's the only reason why it became illegal. And they sent out like a lot of paraphernalia about it. I think it was in like the 20s and the 30s because they couldn't figure out how to tax the stuff. And then, you know, the world was more, I think, or North America was more church going back in the 20s and the 30s compared to what it is today. You know what I mean? Um, so that's the only reason why they made it illegal because they couldn't tax it. And now they figured out a way to do it. Hi, Miss Diana. I think alcohol should have been kept illegal. Back years ago when it was illegal, I think alcohol has killed more people than marijuana. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever heard of one person dying because of marijuana alone. You know what I mean? I've heard of tons of people because of alcohol, either drinking and driving or murders, or an alcoholic, an overdose of alcohol. One of my friends I grew up with back home, my God, I think we were only probably 21 years old, and he overdosed. Um, he moved to Alberta maybe a year or two after high school, and he overdosed on alcohol and died. And it was like a big shock to our hometown. It was like, are you kidding me? It was, very popular. We all knew him. We played hockey. We didn't go to the same school together, but this is 32,000 people, I think, at the time in my hometown. You know what I mean? So if you had a choice from one to the other, I always thought alcohol should have been the one that was illegal compared to Mary Jane. Watch it, don't come for your wine or your whiskey. But, in that sense, right? Because I've never heard of anyone ever dying in any kind of way because of the Mary Jane. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the actual word on YouTube because you still don't know sometimes what you can say and what you can't. Um, but yeah, never heard of a death because of that. Never. Crazy, right? So, how is everybody? So, what'd you have for dinner? Ian is making homemade pizza. I gotta put on some foundation. If I sound a little bit weird, it's because my whole body is kind of like whack right now. Um, I got a bit of a headache, and I think I took too much ibuprofen. I'm kind of shaky, so if I'm just not on it, that's why. Because my body is just, I don't know, it's revolting or something. It's doing something weird, and I'm trying to like normalize myself. Um, yeah, Ian's making pizza. What did you have for dinner? Put on some makeup. I meant to make a video. God, when did I make a video? I think I posted my tribe video that I made on Wednesday. I don't remember. I know I posted the tribe video and work. I had patients yesterday, so I didn't finish work until about 5 o'clock yesterday evening. And I don't know, after 5 o'clock, when I'm done working, and it's Friday, I'm exhausted on Fridays. So I don't even think I showered because I worked at home. I literally don't think I showered. And I got to clean the house. I just got out of the shower. Ian's making a pizza. Tomorrow is football, so that's going to be here tomorrow. Football Sunday. Oh, you have beef stew? Oh, and a good carrot cake. You're going to have bow tie meat pasta. Yummy. With a meat sauce. Oh, tomorrow. Well, Ian's making homemade pizzas, but he's going to make enough that there's one tomorrow for football, right? Because him and his friends come over for football. And they used to like switch it up. One week it would be here, and the other week it would be at our other friend's house. And it seems like since football started this year, it's always at our house. And I know the reason is because his friend don't want to cook. He don't want to be in charge of the food. And I know that's the reason why when football is over on Sunday and they're all leaving, it's like, okay, so football will come back to your house. And I'm like, but isn't it supposed to be at your house? No, I don't mind if it's at your house. I'm like, yeah, because you don't want to deal with the food. I swear to God, last Sunday, I spent the whole day Sunday in the kitchen cooking. The whole freaking day. Every Sunday, it's like that. So Ian's making an extra pizza so I don't have to cook any dinner. But I still got to make, oh my God, guys, the best spinach bacon dip. Oh my God, it is so good. I made it last week and it went like that. It is so good. Or the week before. I think it was the week before because I think Ian worked last Sunday. So I'm making the spinach and bacon dip again tomorrow. But if you're looking for a nice dip, you put it in the oven, you put the cheese on top, like one of those nice hot dips that you would get at a restaurant. You need this dip. It is so good. Spinach, cream cheese. I think there's sour cream and mayo, um, bacon, and then the cheese on top. It is so good. It's absolutely delicious and super easy to make. Hi, Lana. Hi, Diana. Probably a lot of people don't like or may think it's gross. Oh, but you had cod tongues? Oh, I grew up on cod tongues, Diana. I haven't had them in years, though. But I grew up on cod tongues. Cod tongues is like, it's like having chicken. Where I'm from, it's a normal dinner, I think. I haven't had them in years, though. Hello from Belarus. Mikita, how are you? It's always at my house. I know. Hi, Ruth. Right? So I'm gonna do the dip tomorrow. Ian's gonna have the pizza done. And I was thinking I might do some escargot. Like at the keg when you get the escargot and the mushroom with the beautiful sauce and the cheese on top. I either might do that or I just might do the baked, not baked. Well, I guess you can call it baked shrimp like you would get at the keg. Or I might just do both of it because I'm going to have the sauce anyways. So I might. It all depends on how I feel. Oh, you're waiting for your Juvia's Place palette? Oh, I'm good. I'm happy to hear that, Mikita. Hi, Suana. So I can't believe I really thought that everybody was at a Halloween party. Or are we just too old? We just don't want to bother with that anymore. I don't know about you, but like for me now, going out and drinking, to have that hangover in the morning feels like death. It's not like, when you're in your 20s or before kids, right? It's like if I went out now to think that I was actually going to have some drinks to get a little bit loopsy, I I couldn't be bothered because that hangover in the morning, I got no time for that. And it's not even in the morning. The damn thing lasts a whole day, right? And you can have 3 or 4 drinks and that's it. You're done the next day. I don't drink much. I probably drink maybe twice a year. I might have a couple of drinks. But I couldn't tell you the last time I got drunk. The last time I got giddy drunk, I couldn't even tell you when that was. It's been so many years. There's nowhere to go, Aurelia. Too old for that, right, Andrea? All your friends are in your apartment. Oh, that's awesome, Nikita. Are you having a party there? Hi, Nicolette. Nicoletti, how are you? Oh my God, my brain is just not. Stop. You're at the drive-in with your nephews tonight, Ruth. You just finished trick-or-treating at everyone's cars, waiting for the movies to start. That is so cool. That is so cool. You hang out, you celebrate, you do stupid stuff. That's awesome, Makita. I remember the days when I used to do that too. You don't have, say, right, Diana? You got no time or patience for hangovers. I don't either. I don't. Oh my God. No. I was thinking the other day, if there was such thing as a time machine, which I think there probably is somewhere, um, would I like to go back? And if I knew that I can go back in time, but I need to know, have the knowledge that I know now, I would. Um, but I don't think I'd want to go back if I didn't have the knowledge that I have now. Because I was stupid in my 20s and in my teens. And not so much stupid, but just, you didn't live long enough to know much, right? You thought you did. You thought you knew it all. But as you get older, you realize you don't, right? And you realize that every day you're learning, and there are people who are older than you that are definitely more wiser, right? But I don't think I'd want to go back, not to those years. I think, if anything, I would say to somebody who's in their 20s right now, I think I would say appreciate it. Um, like everything is a memory kind of thing, and make good memories, and definitely don't worry about stuff. Because I remember in my 20s, my mind was rattled with, you know, weight was number one. Number two was, what do people think of me when I should have been worried about what I thought about myself, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I remember coming home and going through every conversation that I had um, that evening and going, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? Always just double guessing yourself. And I think that's what I would tell people in their 20s right now is don't live in your head. Live for the moment. Don't live in your head, because you're going to realize when you're older you wasted so much time worrying about other people and what people who have no input in your life think of you. Like, they don't know your life, they don't walk in your shoes, um, they don't know your story. So why would you give them so much thought in your mind? Let that stuff go. And I know there's a lot of 20s right now. You can see it actually on social media when you're watching someone in their 20s who's on social media, and you want to just like reach out and go, just let it go. Who cares what other people are thinking? The most important person is yourself, right? But I wouldn't want to go back there. Okay, hold on. I got to scroll up. I'm missing some stuff. Hi, Miss Robin. Lana, you wear your cat onesie tomorrow, but you're in an apartment, don't have a lot of kids there. I'm going to go out, I think, with Madison. She said she's going with a couple friends, but I don't know I don't know yet for sure. So I'll probably go walk around the neighborhood with Madison. Some of your friends are too drunk and trash some of the rooms. Oh no, Makita. Oh, love, can you kick them out before they do any more damage, love? That's not good. How old are you? Hangovers are okay when you're in your 20s, but definitely not in your 40s. That's right, Ruth. Not at all. Physics does not allow for going back in time. Forward is a different matter. I always say you never know what's out there. You really never know what's out there. Just like, when you hear that there is a cure to cancer, but Big Pharma won't let it come out because they're making so much more money without the cure. You know what I mean? I think there's so much out in the world that we don't know anything about. And we just believe what people tell us. Oh, that's not terrible. You're okay? Oh, it's normal. Okay. If you're having a good time, Nikita, that's all that matters, love. You would get a better education and invest. Probably would have become a doctor rather than a nurse. Right, Diana? I definitely would have taken my education a lot more serious. for sure. And I know I tell 20 people in their 20s all the time. The best advice I can always give is to make sure your job's got a pension. You got a pension, girl, you're laughing. Because a lot of people don't take that seriously when they're just getting out of high school or getting out of, college or university or whatever they're doing. Even if they don't go and they happen to get on at a place that's got a good pension, girl, take that and run. You know what I mean? Because when it comes down to it, it really doesn't matter what you do for a living. But if you don't have that pension, you're screwed, Because we don't get much of the government, that's for sure. It is so much worse now than when we were younger with social media. Yes, yes, I know, right? You will see 12-year-olds smoking and drinking alcohol, which is common sight here. Oh, that is kind of sad to us, Makita. And I believe me, there's a lot of 12-year-olds here that are probably smoking and drinking. God, I was one of them, 13 actually. But it's sad when you see it. You tell your kids too, retirement comes fast, right? Maybe it means something different. Yeah. Trashed, when we hear somebody here say trashed, we think that they're breaking everything. Like there's holes in the wall, the furniture's broken to pieces. Um, they're throwing chairs at the wall kind of thing. Like that's what we think when we hear trashed. And in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of other people, that wouldn't be good. If I had people in my apartment with my things and they were throwing everything and trashing the place, then I probably would not be happy. But maybe it means something different to you in Belarus. Hi, Miss Janet. How are you? Rock starts trashing a hotel room kind of thing. But you're 21, you don't smoke anymore. 21, Makita. So, what else do you do, Makita? And welcome to my channel. So, I was watching. Okay, the definition of infinity, right? It's like on and on and on. Like the universe is infinity. It just goes on and on and on. And Ian and I were watching some videos today about what's out there, And one of the videos came up of something, NASA has I think it's NASA that's got this live camera out in space, right? I think it's a camera that's always live, that's on the space station, and you can watch it 24/7. And something came in front of it. Luckily, people who watched this all the time took the picture of it because seconds later, it came down, and then NASA had put up that they were having some technical difficulties or something like that within seconds of whatever was going in front of the camera. And it's kind of interesting of what that thing might be, right? We were just talking today saying there's definitely something out there. It's probably billions of light years away, but to have someone say that there's no other life form in the whole universe, they can't say that. The universe there's no end to it. You know what I mean? It just goes on and on. So I were discussing that today, and I'm like, how can people say there's nothing when some of these planets are billions of light years away from us? What's beyond that, right? I just think there's so much in the world that we are not aware of, and that we have to take other people's word for it. See, but that's what I'm saying, because the universe may not be infinite. Lawrence, your boss, explains to you all the time. Cosmology is a thing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. The universe goes on and on. I don't believe that. Nobody's been to the end of it. Nobody can sit down definitely and say, oh, it's not. How do they know? They don't, right? That's what I'm saying. People tell us stuff, And we have to believe it because they're what, a scientist, or because they're a doctor, or because the government say so. You know, I think there's so much stuff that we don't know, that happens in this world, and we'll probably never know unless someone says something that knows. You know what I mean? I'm missing something. Good night, Miss Diana. Have a good Halloween. Well, Makita, I hope that you're having fun and you're safe, love. Oh, Miss Janet, yes, she's in the Kawarthas. You're seeing it get very bad, yeah. Right? I think there's just so much stuff that we don't know, and we're just the regular people who sit here and we're told, well, just believe it because so and so said so. I mean, let's go back to the 1800s, right? In the early 1800s and 1700s and 1600s, if you, the people then thought of dinosaurs. Let's just take that, dinosaurs. And they were told, that's a myth. That's not true. It never existed. And scientists and teachers and doctors and the government and all these people in power said, not true. Didn't exist. Wasn't a part of the world until we found dinosaur bones. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, all those people for all those centuries of years, oh, that's just a myth, just like the unicorn, you know, or the vampire, right? That's just a myth. But yet we know it's not anymore, you know? Or like when you talk about things out in the universe, when people say, oh no, it didn't exist, but yet in every different culture all around the world for centuries, 10,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago, have it written on their rocks, things about other planets, other beings. It's all there in every different corner of the world. It's there for us to see that was written millions of years ago. So they were all wrong, and all of the sightings throughout the years, they're all wrong, but yet the government's saying no, it doesn't exist, or science is just saying no, there's nothing out there. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that we have to open our mind and holy cow. Two of your friends have brought their weapons. Well, Makita, are you sure everything is okay? Because um that, see, that don't sound right to us. Maybe you should call the police. I would be scared. You should, yeah, definitely. I'm with Suana. I'm with Andrea. Makita, you really should ask those people to leave. Remember, it's your apartment. You're 21 years old. I'm assuming you're renting. I don't think the landlords or whoever will like knowing that there was men and guns in your apartment trashing the place. So that responsibility is on you. And if you're afraid, which most of us would be, that there's people with guns in your house, ask them to leave, love. That sounds very, very dangerous and scary. Okay, well, if, like I said, if you're not afraid, you know, then who are we to tell you how to feel, right? But for most of us probably would, but then we don't know who your friends are either. And we don't know Belarus because we're not there. And we don't know what it's like to be in Belarus or to be from Belarus. I would imagine just like the whole world, everything changes though when they say this is one thing, like Pluto. We always thought Pluto was a planet, right? A planet. We're taught in schools Pluto was a planet, and now we're told that it's not. So it's just like us, science changes too, you know? I just think that there's so much out in this world that we're told to believe because certain people tell us to believe it, you know, and you're just dead set on, well, this person said this, so I'm going to believe it because this person said it, you know. Not you, just the world in general, cosmic. Hi, John. If they had bad intentions, wouldn't they want to check with who you're chatting with? You're just messing around. Um, maybe, John. Maybe. So, I canceled, well, I skipped Ipsy Plus anyways. And I finally got tracking for Glossybox for October, now that it's almost November. John, we don't discriminate against anybody here on the channel, and everybody is welcome. We can only go by a person's word and take it as fact. Oh, am I lagging? Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. So anyway, what is new? What's going on with everybody? What's happening? What are you doing this week? What are you looking forward to? Tomorrow is going to be like the first day, and I don't know how long it's not going to rain. And then it's going to rain on Monday and Tuesday. It's like, okay, enough rain, you know? We need this rain in the summertime, not now in the fall. What do we need the rain for? I like it when it rains in the night when I'm sleeping. That is weird. Yeah. Why did that come up like that, though? That is weird. Oh. Sorry, guys. My phone was doing something weird. Bonus redemption at Shoppers this week. Oh, you got snow in Alberta? Oh, yucky. Yeah, I got that message as well. If you spend so much, you get so many points or something like that, right? From PC. I also seen, I wanted to go through it, some advent calendars. I think I got an email. And I thought it'd be interesting to go through some new advent calendars that are coming out. Where was it Elle magazine or something? Had something out about the newest advent calendars. Hold on, everyone. I'm trying to look and find it so we can go through it. I'm sure it was Elle magazine sent me an email about the top advent calendars out this year. Here we go. Elle Canada, the best beauty advent calendars of 2021. So hopefully those are advent calendars that we can get here in Canada because it said, you know, it's from Elle Canada, right? I just want to see live chat. Oh, crackers. I'm trying to see the messages that I missed. Oh, crackers, everybody. I just missed some of your messages. I'll get back to it in a second because I'm on my phone here. Okay. So some of the best advent calendars of 2021 from Elle Canada. Anyone get any advent calendars yet? Charlotte Tilbury. A lot of skincare, it looks like, for 250. I think that's 250 US dollars. No, it should be 250 Canadian, right? Because it is Elle Canada. Um, eyeliner, lip liner, lip crayon, lipstick, and a setting spray. And the rest is all skincare. What do you think? Here it is. Would you want that for 250 bucks? You know, you would think that they would put like an eyeshadow palette or something in this advent calendar if they're charging 250 bucks, right? I wouldn't buy it. No. Biotherm, if you love Biotherm, they have an advent calendar for $125. It's valued at $295. So if you like Biotherm, and you like their skincare, that would be a cool little advent calendar to get. And I know Biotherm is a nice company. I've tried a lot of their products before, that we got free to review. They seem good. I'm missing some comments here, everybody. I'll go back to it in a minute. Velmont. What is Velmont? I've never heard of them before, but it's $460. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It looks like a lot of skincare. $460 for an advent calendar. Never heard of that company. That must be a really bougie company, right? Anybody ever hear of this company before? Valmont? Clarins has an advent calendar, $95. Obviously, Clarins is mostly known for skincare. That's a picture right there. If you're into Clarins. Kiehl's, another skincare company. God, whatever happened to makeup advent calendars, Kiehl's has another one. Again, mostly skincare. I'm sure it's all skincare. For $140. Does anyone use this brand, Kiehl's? L'Occitane has a advent calendar, $89. Most of it is deluxe size sample. They don't even have the honey pot in it. See, for me, the calendar is not even worth it because they don't have that, their famous, oh my God, cream. Do you remember Ian bought me one year for our anniversary, I always called it L'Occitane. What the hell was it called? Love the moisturizer. Um, it was over $100. It was like 120 or $30 for this moisturizer, and it was in a yellow pot, and we would call it the honey pot. And they don't even have a mini of that in their advent calendar, so it's not even worth it for me. And I remember using their shampoo and conditioner, and I didn't really like it that much. Sephora. Does anyone buy the Sephora calendars? Because they just suck all the way. They suck. But the one thing Sephora did this year that's different, I think, from other years, it's all Sephora. And I think if it's going to be an advent calendar and Sephora's going to have their name on it, then that makes sense to me. To put Sephora products in the calendar, that makes sense. Because I remember every other year when I looked at it, I mean, it was different things. A lot of Sephora stuff, but, some things from other brands, but they were always horrible, right? So I think compared to other Sephora advent calendars in the past, I think this one here is better than what those were in the past, but it's still nothing that I would ever buy. But it's all Sephora products, which in my mind, that makes sense, right? Sephora, you got products, have an advent calendar, I would like it if they would have an advent calendar with different brands in it. That would be cool. You have that Voluspa, is it Voluspa? Advent calendar, $99. It's got 12 little tiny, tiny candles. Has anyone ever tried candles from this company? I see them on Sephora all the time. They're like crazy expensive. Anyone ever tried these candles? I'm actually ordering a candle making set from Amazon. I can't wait to get it. They have a whole bunch of candle making sets between like $60 and under. There's some there for like 40 bucks. So I'm going to order a set. I'm hoping it comes tomorrow. So while the guys are watching football, I'm going to try to make a candle, a nice smelling candle. And then you can get the essential oils like anywhere. You can get them at the dollar store. I know Walmart's got a lot of essential oils. And they also have a nice few on Amazon. The good ones. I mean, they got like the earthy ones, with bergamot and lavender and all of that stuff. But they also had, I think it was like 12 essential oils for 32 bucks, something like that, but like fruity flavors. So I think I might grab those. And hopefully one day I'll figure out how to make candles. That's what I'm hoping. Yves Rocher has a advent calendar for $75. Again, skincare. A lot of lotions. It looks like it's a lot of lotions in this one. A lot of skincare. Benefit Cosmetics has, is that an advent calendar though? Maybe like a 12 day? 12 merry days of makeup. Yay. That is a good price for $88. That's a good price, I think. I know a lot of it is deluxe size, but you get one, two, three, four, I think four of their deluxe size mascaras. Looks like an eyeliner, their eyebrow pencil, two primers, maybe a blush, and a bronzer. I think that's a good deal for 88 bucks. I wouldn't get it because I think I got all those mascaras here. But for someone, growing their, makeup stash, that would be good because all of those products are pretty good, right? Lush. I've never had anything from Lush before because I can't stand bath bombs. $300. A Lush advent calendar for 300 bucks. That's insane. Lancome has got, that's not even an advent calendar. What the heck is that? Or is it? I guess so, for $199. It doesn't show me what's in it. $200 from Lancome. But I would imagine there's going to be some makeup in there, right? Lipstick, mascara, it looks like. YSL Beauty. Ooh, $395. It looks like there's some perfume, but there's a lot of makeup in this one. Mostly lipsticks. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lipsticks. Hell, a lot of lipsticks. I'm going to show you. Make it big so you can see it. Hold on. So $395 for YSL. That's in their advent calendar. A lot of lipsticks. And then we got the Body Shop for $195, which they kind of piss me off because they don't have that vanilla oil anymore. Do you guys remember the vanilla oil from Body Shop? Like it just stayed on that smell all day. It was so good. They don't have it anymore. Oh, and if you haven't seen it, I seen it a while ago. The Bay has come out with an advent calendar. They did a collab with somebody by the name of Leslie Hampton. Don't know who she is. $225. Different makeup and skincare. There's some things in it. I know if you're interested in that, you can see everything that is in this calendar. It is out there. I looked at it and I went, nah, not for me. Chanel, not a chance in the world would I pay $1,025 for Chanel's advent calendar. And I think I read somewhere it wasn't that great. I think that's what I read, that it was really crappy for $1,000. The stuff that they had inside. Okay, and we're at the last one here. This is all from Elle Canada, and it's the 8 Lear. Is it 8 Lear cologne? It's just a lot of sample size perfumes, it looks like, for $125. So, any of those interest you? And yes, I know there is the Look Fantastic and Glossy Box and all of that, but we've spoken about those before. Okay, now I have to go back to comments because I'm lost here. Okay. Yes, there is the Makeup Revolution Advent Calendar at Shoppers. Yeah. I believe I grabbed one last year, Christmas Eve. I unboxed it last year on Christmas Eve. And you know what? If I had to wait the next day it went like half price. So I might do that this year. If I go to a Shoppers on Christmas Day next year or Boxing Day, like it legit went down to half price, and I'm like, you little bugger, because I think it's like $50 or something, or $60 at Shoppers, and then I swear to God, the next day I went and it was half price on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, one of it anyways. If there's any left. So if you're thinking about getting the calendar, but you're like, do you really want to, pay the price? Wait until Christmas Day or Boxing Day. If there's any left, they go half price. Yeah, I seen her video. I didn't look at it, but it popped up. You got your glossy Advent too. Oh, good. You finally got it. And the tracking number for October box. Yeah, I got my tracking number for October. Did you just get your tracking for your glossy Advent calendar, Lana? Or was it both you got tracking for? Or do you have your Advent calendar already? You would wait for Black Friday. They have good mystery boxes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Or they did last year. Who? Where did you? Or just different sites? Lana had good or good mystery boxes. Who had them? Lana? Alexander Ryan is unboxing basically every Advent calendar. Yeah. I haven't seen the Dior one, but I remember that Chanel one. Yeah, what, $1,000. Crazy. But I remember somebody posted everything that was in that Chanel Advent calendar, and it was crap, like legit crap. It was not worth $1,000. Not for me anyway. Somebody else might think it's great, right? If they, if they're into that. I'm really not into the brand names like that. You know what I mean? Unless it's something really good. Like Tati did a video. Did you guys see Tati's video when she went through like the worst of her luxury items that she had and showed why they were so bad, and they were crazy overpriced. A lot of this stuff is really overpriced. Kills is an OG brand. You know what, Jessica? I don't think I've ever, well, that's not true. I got a deluxe size of something from Kills in a subscription box. What was it? Was it a mask? I think it was a face mask, like a yogurt face mask or something, and it broke my face out. But I know a lot of people love Kiehl's, and they're in like a lot of bougie malls too, right? Just Charlotte, yeah, she had a lot of smaller sizes, a lot of deluxe sizes, right? Yes, that's it. The L'Occitane or L'Occitane or however you call it, Immortelle. That's what it was called, the yellow moisturizer. Oh my God, I love the smell of it. Sorry. Hi, boo boo. Sephora calendar is terrible. You got the Body Shop one in the middle. It's nice. It's a good storage box for afterwards. Oh, that's good. I was so disappointed because I'm sure you guys remember when the Body Shop first came in high school, right? If you're our age, which most of you are. Do you remember that when the Body Shop first came and they had the vanilla oil, like the perfume, but it was an oil? It was so good. And you put it on your wrist or your neck and you would smell it all day. And everybody knew that you had the vanilla oil on. Anyway, Savannah likes the smell of vanilla and she's buying this spray, which is terrible. It doesn't even smell like vanilla to me. It's got more of a perfume smell to it. So we were at the mall and there was Body Shop there. So I'm running her into the shop because I can't wait for her to smell the vanilla oil because I know she's going to like it and I was going to get it for her. Well, they don't make the oils anymore. And apparently, because the girl looked at me like I must have been 150 years old, yeah, we stopped making those decades ago. And I'm like, really? Okay. Anyway, the best thing that shop had, don't even make anymore, in my opinion. There was another one too, another oil that my best friend and I liked. I think it was like cranberry or something. I can't remember. was it cranberry or mandarin or something like that. Really like the smell of that one too. Volupsa candles are great. Packaging is nice. I've never tried, never had one. Winners. Oh, Jessica, that's right. Winners for essential oils. Elf has some good calendars as well, Lana said. Yeah. And the price isn't going to kill you either with Elf, right? I think NYX has come out with one as well. I think they come out with one every year. Look Fantastic one is better this year than Glossybox. Rituals calendar is super cool. It sets up into a Christmas town after. Oh, that's cute. I love Rituals. That lotion, you know, the Rituals lotion I think we got in Look Fantastic. Has anyone put that on, tried it? Really like that body lotion. And the smell stays with you for a while as well. You really like the MAC one on Look Fantastic, but not sure if it's going to be on the American site. You can get it, the MAC. Is it on the Look Fantastic Canadian site? Because you know what, you can order it on UK, you can order it on the Look Fantastic USA site or the Canadian site. I've ordered from the UK site plenty of times. So it's all, I think it's up to you which site you want to order it on. But also, you know what I found about Look Fantastic? They have a lot of stuff. They have a brand, and they're getting more and more brands. They up like a Natasha Denona mini palette that would cost us $5 here. I think it's $38 on their site. So they do up the price a few dollars. I never seen the MAC one. I'll have to look into it. Hi, Miss Michelle. Oh, you have your advent calendar already. Awesome, Lana. Kiehl's is just average. The ingredients are nothing special, said Cosmic. You love the vanilla. Right, the vanilla oil in high school. I know. It was so good. Ooh, you just made some banana bread. Yummy. Jen, do you put chocolate chips in your banana bread? You got your glossy advent and your box already. Janet, wow, you're lucky. I just got tracking for the October box. You had the peach. Yes, the peach was good too. Yes, you can order from any of the Look Fantastics, UK, US, like the Fantastic Canada site. It literally, they just started it a few years ago. They started it remember when we had all that issues with the box. I think it was either January or February a couple of years ago when they charged us shipping, and this company was giving us a runaround, and some people had to pay this price for the shipping and some people had to pay this other price when we weren't supposed to pay for shipping at all, and all these people canceled. And do you remember that? Anyway, they refunded anyone who had to pay for the shipping for the box. They got refunded. And it never happened again. They just happened to switch their shipping company. And it was 1 month. And they got so much feedback from Canadians. Like, it was insane of what we had to pay. They got so much feedback that they fired that company. And the company wasn't supposed to do that, right? Because we're not supposed to pay for shipping for Look Fantastic subscription box. Anyways, the company went and did that. Look Fantastic fired them, and people got refunded and stuff. But that was when, around then, they started the Look Fantastic Canada website, and they also have an Instagram page, Look Fantastic Canada, as well. And I think they realized how many Canadian subscribers they had for them to come up with a site, and then they have an Instagram page. Like, oh, wait a minute, we must have a lot of subscribers here. Like, I think it hit them when they lost all that money. So yeah, you can order from UK, US, or Canada. And most of the things on the UK is available on the Canadian site, most. The only difference is the price, right? It's in Canadian on the Canadian site. Most things you can order from there. Everyone over to Jen's house for some banana bread. Ooh, sunflower seeds and walnuts. I don't think I've ever had banana bread with sunflower seeds and walnuts, but I would like that. Any opinion which beauty box is first to get? Glossy box, BoxyCharm, or Look Fantastic? Oh gosh. I think Sawana, it depends on what you're looking for, really. If you want skincare, Look Fantastic is mostly skincare, and it's a good price. It's 20 bucks. Well, if you sign up for 12 months, it's $20.50. But they don't take the money out all at once. You get charged once a month, right? Or I think if you don't do it that way, God, how much is Look Fantastic if you only go for monthly? I don't know. I haven't done it for years. Glossy Box, I think their boxes have gotten a lot better in the last year. For a while there, their boxes just sucked, but I think their boxes have gotten a lot better. And they're kind of a mix of both makeup and skincare. Like with Look Fantastic, you'll probably have one, maybe two makeup items, but again, most skincare. BoxyCharm, I don't know. I'm not a big BoxyCharm fan, so I don't know if you want to take my advice on BoxyCharm because I'm really not a big fan of the company or their boxes. I used to be with them years ago and then I canceled. I tried again and I just went, I'm just wasting my money on this crap, right? So I'm not big into BoxyCharm, but I also know BoxyCharm sends out a lot of skincare. Um, just, I don't know, some of these, I think for companies that seem more legitimate, um, I think Look Fantastic might have skincare brands. They are brands that are from the UK. Some we heard of, some we didn't. But if you look at it, it seems like they're legitimate, where they're made and stuff like that. And then, if you watch a video for somebody from the UK, because we get the same boxes. So the people in England, we get the same Look Fantastic box here. And if you watch their video and they take out something and they look at the brand and they go, oh, this is a good brand, whereas we probably don't know anything about that brand, I think for more legitimate skincare from companies that seem to have a good reputation, Look Fantastic might be better, in my opinion. And then there's Ipsy, which I love Ipsy, just like Andrea said. No, Frankie, darling, not in Arkansas, but I'd like a steak. You're going to join BoxyCharm again, but take it month by month, said Jens. Thanks, Frankie. Savannah, yeah, if you like skincare, I see, and I love Ipsy. Yes, and their add-ons for Tuesday. Yes, don't forget Ipsy add-on spoilers. Thanks, Cosmic is Tuesday morning. Would Look Fantastic be worth the money? Again, it's I think it's different for everybody. And the thing is, I don't even like. I mean, I like skincare. I use skincare every day, but I have my own kind of skincare that I use. Um, and I'm still with this. Like I still get this box. That's the thing. Like, and there's mostly skincare, but I still get this box. You know, and you would think that I would have canceled this box a long time ago because it's skincare or hair care, mostly in it, but I still love this box. Everyone's Ipsy Picks. I picked the green eyeliner from Madison. And it was funny because I was actually going to send them an email saying stop the eyeliner, but I go and I picked the green eyeliner from Madison because I didn't know what to get because I thought, they had good picks there, but it seemed like I had most of it. You totally forgot, Andrea, what you picked? The green eyeliner from Madison. And I skipped Ipsy Plus. I didn't cancel outright because I figured, you know what? If I want a box, it's easier for me to skip than to resubscribe. You know what I mean? Because if I skip, then I'm still good for the spoilers and getting the add-ons. I just got to unskip like a couple days before the end of the month kind of thing. So And, and let's say if I decided on the last day of the month that I wanted to get Ipsy for the next month, I've canceled, then I probably won't see the spoilers, right? But if I on skip, I think you got a better chance of seeing the spoilers and getting the add-ons on the second if you skip it. So I'm not getting anything. I got it skipped for a couple months anyways. We'll see what happens in January. Or I still want to see what's coming in the December box. But right now, the spoilers for the Plus bag, just not. Yeah, so you had to have the Ipsy Plus in order to get the Ipsy X. So the moment that I skipped the Plus, automatically my X got canceled. And yeah, I didn't want the X either. I just thought, for the price and for the way the boxes have been coming, if there was anything that I really wanted, there's a pretty good chance it's going to be an add-on. So I can pay $15 for that one item, or I could pay $85 for the Xbox and get the one item, or $50 for the Plus box, and you know what I mean, for the one item that I wanted. And I just found that I don't know, it wasn't doing it for me. The products in there for me personally. And I did find that there was a lot of overpriced, made in China products coming in these boxes, right? I just think the regular Ipsy bag gives you a better bang for your buck for 20 bucks. Oh yes, they have the Ipsy advent calendar. I know, I've seen it. I'd like to see everything that's in it. Yeah, Lana, where do you live? Yeah, I don't think unless you're using a shipping company, I don't think we can get the calendar here in Canada, the Ipsy calendar. But don't forget, they are opening. Shipsy is now in London, Ontario, and in BC. If anyone here is from BC, Shipsy has a spot. Is it Vancouver? I think in BC they've opened up a warehouse there. So that's good news, right? Have they come out with all of the spoilers for the advent calendar for Ipsy? Because I'd like to, if I seen all the spoilers and thought, wow, it's banging for me, I definitely would get it. But I only seen a couple. After BoxyCharm, you lost trust for all trust for all sub boxes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of BoxyCharm. I haven't been, and I used to love BoxyCharm, but then I just found that it just went downhill. And I know a lot of people say that it went downhill when Ipsy and BoxyCharm or Ipsy bought BoxyCharm, but in my opinion, it went downhill long before then. The last box I remember I got from BoxyCharm that I truly enjoyed was their second Boxy Luxe box. And that was in December of, when did Boxy Luxe come out? Was it 2018? Like September of 2018 maybe, or 2017, right? Because it wasn't, this is 20, what is this, 21? It wasn't 20, it wasn't 19. So it was either 2017 or 2018. And that Luxebox was December of either 2017 or 2018. And that was the last time I enjoyed a box from BoxyCharm. After that, I felt that those boxes went downhill so fast. Yeah, I don't think it was 19 because I was in Jamaica in 2019 and I had canceled BoxyCharm long before then. So it was either 2017, I think it was 2017, December 2017 Boxy Luxe, and I stuck with them for a couple more months and canceled. Do you remember when that box, the Fenty box came out, the premium, the Fenty box? That was a terrible box. I thought it was just all crap that Fenty couldn't sell. Yeah, maybe it wasn't 17, 18. Yeah, maybe it was 18. I can't remember. You haven't even gotten your Ipsy bag for this month yet. Really, Janet? Did you get your tracking? Wow, you've been waiting a while for Ipsy. That's crazy. But honestly, I think the Ipsy $20 bag, I think it's well worth your buck. You know, I really do. I don't think you can go wrong with that bag. I tend to enjoy it. I mean, there is some months I get up, a couple maybe during the year, I get upset because it's mostly skincare, you know. But I don't often get bags that are like that, you know. And my profile is makeup, right? But I know some of you guys, your profile is mostly skincare. So I don't know how that works for you guys. Like, do you get, if your profile is mostly skincare, do you get a lot of skincare in your Ipsy regular bag? But I know lately, like the regular bag, that $20 bag, it's just been spot on. I've gotten some awesome makeup. And I think, you know, even if it is a deluxe size, this is going to take you forever to use, right? That's strange, Janet, that you haven't got your tracking, you haven't got your bag. Am I lagging? I mean, just look at that highlight. It's fabulous. Fabulous. IBY. You think it's the best one. You usually get at least one, and that's true. You usually get at least one full-size product, so that's, you know, paying for the bag in itself, right? I mean, look at that highlight. I think she's stunning. You got the highlight, and then there's this gorgeous blush, the IBY blush you got from, oh, another blush of mine. I love this blush. Did anyone get this? IBY. I'm not a big fan. Well, I can't remember the last time I had their eyeshadows, actually, IBY eyeshadows. But their blush and their highlight and their bronzer, love it. I wonder if they have bullet lipsticks. Does anybody know if IBY has, what the heck am I doing? Bullet lipsticks? Because I remember when we first started, IBY had eyeshadow palettes on Ipsy. I just haven't seen a lot of those. Their eyeshadow rocks? Okay, I thought I had one. I guess I don't. I know I did. I know I had gotten a couple from Ipsy or maybe BoxyCharm. What else? Oh, my God, this blush. I freaking love this blush. Can you see the dent in it? I use this blush all the time. Again, another great blush from Ipsy. That bag was phenomenal. This blush is gorgeous. It's like this creamy blush, and it just, oh, and it's like it dries in and you blend it. It's beautiful. Love this blush. You're welcome, Suwana. You know, Suwana, if you were thinking about joining, wait until Black Friday because there's always a lot of specials for subscription boxes. And that website, My Subscription Addiction, they'll have all the specials there for the different subscription boxes. And you never know, Look Fantastic might come out with $1. You know, if you want to subscribe for 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, your first box is $1, something like that, right? Just remember, with Look Fantastic, and it's one of the only companies that does it, you can sign up for 12 months, but they take your money out monthly. It doesn't come out all at once. Like if you're going to sign up for Fun for a year, the money comes out all at once. Look Fantastic don't do that. So it's $20.50 every month for 12 months. You know what I mean? I love the way that works because you get that discount, right? And if you want to buy just one box, I think it's like, I don't know, $23 maybe. 24, something like that, if you're just going to sign up for the month. But come Black Friday, there's always deals on subscription boxes. I have a dry throat. Mora Cosmetics. No, I don't think so. So they have liquid lipsticks as well as gloss, Lana. And bullets. Interesting. I would love to see more bullet lipsticks come in our Ipsy bags. You know, especially from IBY. There's a few other companies like Estate. I've gotten a few items from Estate. I like them. And I know they're, you know, like again, mostly probably, this is probably made in China. See, I'm not biased. Made in China. I love IBY. It's made in China. I'm not biased, right? But I don't know if they're overpriced or not because I've never been on their website, you know? What we got here? Here's another one. Pacifica. Right? This is beauty. Can you imagine you can go and buy a really good blush and highlight Ipsy add-ons for $3 or $3 USD. I think that's a fabulous price. Jen Button, I don't know if you're still here. She must not be. I was just going to ask you if you get Ipsy. I mean, imagine, beautiful price, right? Oh, thank you, Andrea. I'm going to be getting ready to go, guys, soon. What else did I... Oh, another one. Oh, my goodness. Lottie London. Would never have heard of this brand if we didn't get Ipsy. Love this blush. This is so pretty. I better keep that on my desk. Look at that. That ombre effect there. Isn't that so pretty? Forgot about that one. Pretty blush. I better keep... See, you can tell what I have on my desk is what I've been using. This blush. I got this blush on my desk. I got the Revolution blush on my desk that I actually got in the advent calendar last Christmas. And the two highlights that's on my desk, because if it's in front of me, that's what I've been using, is the IBY one and this one from Ofra. Love Ofra. Would have never known about Ofra Cosmetics if I didn't get it in my Ipsy bag. And I remember getting a full-size Ipsy highlight. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? In your $20 Ipsy bag. It's like Christmas. Isn't that, look at that. Oh, they make the best highlights and blushes. I love Ofra's blushes as well. What else do I have? Oh, I got the butter bronzer. I think I've had this. I think Veronica gave me this bronzer maybe about 4 years ago. And it still smells good. I love the way it smells. And I've been using this Hoola bronzer that my niece gave me. And I bought that off of somebody on Facebook. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This bronzer. I think I bought it for like $6. I think that was shipping and everything. I think it was like $6 shipping and everything. Great deal, right? Nice bronzer. And I think this is probably the only Too Faced item I have. I don't have anything else from Too Faced. It's been stuck since the 12th. Janet, have you reached out to them? Where has it been stuck? Because, yeah, that's definitely... I think you have to do 15 business days. Has it been 15 business days? Because after 15 business days, they will send you out a new bag. And what you want to know, make sure that it's left the warehouse. Like if it's been stuck, say, somewhere in the U.S., that's great, right? Because eventually it'll be unstuck and you'll get that bag. But wait your 15 business days. And if it's still stuck, send them a message and they'll send you out a new bag. So then you might have 2 new bags, you know? But yeah, it used to be, I think it used to be 10 business days, but then they upped it to 15 business days. You love the Lottie London? I know, beautiful blush. I got their bronzer too. I found their bronzer really dusty. We've gotten some amazing, this one here from Ipsy as well, this bronzer Estate. We got some amazing makeup items from Ipsy. I mean, it's just going to take a lifetime to go through these, right? So for 20 bucks, like if you manage to get a blush and a bronzer or a highlight and a blush, and even one of those little quad eyeshadow palettes is good in your bag for 20 in that bag. So it's pretty decent. I got a big mess here on my desk, but I might keep it on here now so I get to use it. I haven't used this one yet. See, this one I haven't used it yet. I better keep that here. Put it on my desk, and I think I'm going to put Estate Bronzer on my desk and probably take away these two because I've been using these ones a lot. See, that way I'm going to mix and match it up. What else I got here? Oh, this blush here, another one of my favorites, Bella Pierre. Can you imagine? Bella Pierre. It's a loose blush. I think we got this in Look Fantastic, didn't we? I bet you, how many of you have like pretty much everything that I just showed you? Can you see that color? That's a nice color. I better keep that on my desk too. It's a great palette. Right? I bet you all of you guys, most of you guys probably got most of these things. You know, you really don't need to go buy any more makeup. If you've been with a subscription company for at least 6 months, you got enough makeup. Not even, 3 months. And you should have enough makeup, right, for a full face. I think sometimes the only thing you really got to go buy is maybe a foundation. You like that blush too, but it's a bit shimmery. Yeah, it's a nice one. I think those ones are my favorite. If my Ofras, it's a shame. Can you see that? Because these are like the Ofra blushes and highlights. And they're over there, and I'm not reaching for them. And that's a shame I'm not using them. Which, Star Island. Beautiful. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of these highlights as well. It's crazy that we would get these full size in our Ipsy bag, right? Oh, this Milani Blush. I haven't used very much of it. It's a nice blush, though. But I haven't done much justice to that blush at all. Maybe I should keep that on my desk, too. Okay, this is insane. I'm going to have my desk full again, and it's going to defeat the purpose of what I tried to do in the first place. The same like all these eyeshadow palettes. I've been trying to use eyeshadow palettes now that I haven't reached for in a long time. I think I have to go down to the second row now. Although there is still some here that I haven't used. Well, I used Taupe. Making Mauves. See, I don't know. I find some of these ColourPop eyeshadow palettes not that great. But it's pretty, though. Maybe I'll give it a try again. These are pretty colors. Maybe I'll give it a try again. Your son was texting from college. You canceled Ipsy. Which one? Do you get any boxes now, Jen Button? You're still needing a palette with a good olive green. You're eyeing the new Ace Beauty palette. Ace Beauty is really good. I freaking love, they have very pigmented shadows. I used one the other day. Olive green. What about, God, who was it? The Natasha Denona, her new palette. Was there a green in there? Macy's and Allure. I got to look into getting the Macy's palette, Macy's box. I signed on to Macy's, but I don't think they're going to, because they do the IP address. So when I go on to Macy's, it says Automatic Canada. And I've been trying to figure out how to work it so I can sign up for the Macy's box, but they need to take PayPal. For me to get a subscription box from the US, a form of payment has to be PayPal, like the only way that I can get it, because they won't take my Canadian cards, right? So I have to go through PayPal, and I'm finding it really difficult to get into Macy's to like sign up for their subscription box. You enjoyed Ipsy, all of you forever. Anna D. Hi, Anna D. You bought it, but oh, crackers, what happened? Tell me. The Violet Boss All of You palette. That's what Lana said. You bought it and you wish you didn't. Oh, the new. What did you buy, Andrea? Yes, Miss Jan is in the U.S. Greens are not your thing. Me either, Anna D. Get a VPN. It is probably. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that getting a VPN. I should have because I used to use like this VPN to get Hola. You would watch movies and stuff, and I used to know how to do it, and I would do it all the time for the kids when they were younger because I would get the USA Netflix by changing my VPN. Ask me now, I couldn't tell you how I did it, but I remember when they were kids because the Canadian Netflix had nothing on it back then, and the US one did. So I would change the VPN all the time. I couldn't tell you how I used to do that now. You just don't like sample sizes, Jen said. I just find that if you get a blush this size, it's just gonna take forever to go through, you know? And I don't know, I like minis. I reach for these more than I reach for full size. I don't know what it is. Same thing with eyeshadow palettes. Like I'll reach for my mini ones, even like 9 pan ones, before I reach for the big palettes. I like minis. It's just, I don't know, easier for my brain. I can't handle like a big eyeshadow palette. Getting a whole palette for one color, yeah, don't make sense. That's true, Cosmic. No, Cosmic is here. She's in Aurelia, Andrea. Yes, Janet Love, get a hold of this bag. Ace Beauty is very nice. Yeah, the formula is really nice, isn't it, Lana? One of my favorite palettes. Where did it go? Is it this one? Oh, this one, Scarlet Dusk. I love this palette. Love it. The pigment on it is amazing. I love the oranges, love the pinks. And I want a super, like, I don't know, colorful look. I reach for this palette. I mean, this one here, Crimson, it's just gorgeous, right? Um, Sangria is another gorgeous. Look at those colors. They're beautiful. I'm not like a blue or green girl, but I love these shades here. Love them. This is a stunning palette. I think this is like probably one of the only palettes that I probably kept from BoxyCharm. And I was with BoxyCharm, I don't know, 3, 4 years. So there was usually a palette in every box until it became mostly skincare, or I was getting mostly skincare. So that one I think I kept from BoxyCharm, and the Natasha Denona palette. Because I re-signed up for BoxyCharm just to get that Natasha Denona palette. The first one they came out with, that peak palette, I think it was called. But honestly, I couldn't tell you if I have another palette here that I got from BoxyCharm. I don't think I did. To be honest, I think they're all gone. That's crazy, right? There isn't either. Oh, no. No, I didn't get that. Someone gave it to me. Suva Beauty. I think I got that in Tribe. The Suva Beauty one. God, what is that palette? That's a face palette too, I think. What a mess I got on my desk here. I'm reading, everybody. It's an easy app, super easy, and you can pick any location. Oh, I missed it. What's an easy app? Anna, I must have missed it for the VPN. Hi, Tanya. They just made me make a channel. Really? They made you make a channel. I don't know if so much if you got to make a channel, but I think you have to have a YouTube account, Tanya, to join a chat. I think you have to have a YouTube account. You got caught up in the excitement, then you saw a review and it wasn't your jam. I have a couple. I think you have two of the same one, Lana. Really don't need makeup again. I know, right? We really don't need makeup. I swear. Like, we have enough of makeup to last us, for our kids. Seriously. If they decide to wear makeup when they're in their 20s and their 30s, we'll be dead, live to 100, and the makeup will still go on. Okay, you guys are discussing a thingy. What was I looking for? Oh, this one, the artisan one. So I don't go near this one very often. This Ace Beauty one. I think I got this in BoxyCharm. But I think I keep it because it's Ace Beauty, so I know it's nice and pigmented. But I don't know why I don't use it, though. Maybe I'll keep that on my desk and give it a try. Because I do like the colors. But yeah, I think I got that one from BoxyCharm. And then there's that one, Scarlet Dusk. I had another palette from Ace Beauty, and I think I sold it. And I think I was kicking my ass for doing it because I really liked it. I shouldn't have sold it. I don't remember which one it was now. Suva Beauty. Let's see this one. I'm smelling my palettes here. Oh, okay. That one right there. So you get your blushes and a highlight. Nice purples. I haven't used these palettes in such a long time. And it's weird because I've kept them. And I know this one's quite old as well. So it made the cut. Whenever I was getting rid of stuff, it made the cut. So I'm going to keep those two, I think, out here. And maybe try them this week. I used this one. I'm going to keep it anyways. I put this one on one of my videos last week. If you see like a peachy kind of a look, it's from this. What else I got here? Oh, we got Esmeralda by Beauty Creations. Is this any good? Anyone use this palette? I don't think I've ever used it. I think I swatched it. These are the shades. Cosmic. You're looking for an olive green. It's a pretty looking palette. But I couldn't tell you how that works. I'll swatch the greens for you. I think Beauty Creations is one of those overpriced brands. Made in China, overpriced. Am I right? Yep. Oh yeah, they're not great. That's not great at all, is it? You need to stop buying stuff, Anna. Any boxes you haven't tried yet but want to? Oh, good question, Tanya. Hi, Miss Kelly. They look like gray powder. Yeah, they're not very good. They're patchy too. I think I remember when I first started getting boxes and people liked Beauty Creations until we got smart. And we realized that it was one of those overpriced brands made in China. Box. Yeah, there is, Tanya. There's a couple of like home good boxes that I really want to get, but they're pricey. And then to get them delivered to Canada is even pricier. But there's a couple that I really want to try. Not so much like Macy's. I definitely want to get Macy's. But I have to use a shipping company because I'm in Toronto, right? In order to get Macy's because it only ships in the US. But in regards to like makeup boxes, not really. Because I haven't seen any boxes that I really think are awesome that we can get here in Canada. I think there's like a lot of boxes in the United States that you can get, but then when I look at those unboxings, I'm seeing things like, Beauty Creations or Laritzi, and I know that those are crappy brands, right? So I haven't seen a box yet that I went, oh, I got to have. Not in makeup anyway, but there are some really nice lifestyle boxes that I'd love to get. Not like FabFitFun, not that kind of a box because I get the Cos box anyways, and I'm not really interested in FabFitFun. Brown paper packages, I love that, and that's Canadian. But there are a couple other home good boxes that like you'll get pictures and frames and little stands and shelves and stuff that I would love to get. There's one from, oh God, is it Denmark? Is it Denmark or there's one from Europe somewhere anyways that looks like a really nice box, but it's super expensive. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yes, Tanya, the Norelli box. Yes, that's what it's called. I really want to get that box, but I know it's super expensive. I think it's like, isn't it like 99 US dollars, something like that? And then you with shipping, right? So it's going to be probably about 150, $60 for me here in Canada to get it. So it's one of those things, is it really worth it for me, you know? Anyone ever try Lahifi? Never heard Lashify? No, I don't think I heard of it. Hi, Miss Pam. How are you, love? Lashify. I don't never heard of them. Deuce is popping up a lot in sub boxes lately, right? The curator box, yeah. Just went through the whole thing on their Facebook page because you questioned their sales practices. Oh, one of those, right? I always suggest if you see a new subscription box, guaranteed one of the pages like My Subscription Addiction, one of those websites, or Cratejoy, uh, will probably have the box there. Read the reviews and also look at their latest boxes because if they're a good company, they'll have like, September box, August box. But read the reviews because I found that a lot of these boxes, especially on those pages, they only had a couple and then they stopped. But some of these websites still have the subscription boxes there. And if people don't read it, they're signing up. And where's the money going? Because the company went out of business, right? But I always read the reviews because some of them are really scammy too. You just bulk bought again this weekend. Your husband was an enabler. Ice cream to Canada. I'm not sure, love. Ice cream is another one of those that I thought about it, but I also thought that they were getting a lot of these overpriced made in China brands. It looks cute though. Some items I haven't seen a unboxing from them in a long time, so it could be different now. But I remember when I first looked into it, I thought that's what it was. Not worth it with shipping. You keep seeing good things of Ice Cream Beauty. Okay, maybe I need to go back and look. You would like to try Bella Box, but they don't ship to Canada. I think, didn't they come out and say that they ship to Canada, but I think the shipping is crazy expensive. Did I hear that? Bella Box was shipping to Canada now, but shipping was crazy expensive. Trend Mood is another box too that eventually I'd like to get a Trend Mood box, but I have yet to find one. They haven't come out with a Trend Mood box that I want. Same thing as God, what is that? Um, fuck that company. Oh, I swore. It's like the influencer award box. They're supposed to have two makeup boxes coming out. October was ColourPop. Has anyone seen the spoilers for November? Because apparently November and December are going to be makeup brands. It's a $35 box. Yes, US, but their shipping to Canada is $25 US, which is insane. But if they had a good box, I would use a shipping company and I would pay $7.90 Canadian for shipping, right? Because that's how much it would cost for me to get that box, $7.90 Canadian, because shipping in the US is free. So I would use the shipping company, get it shipped to the warehouse in New York, and when it gets here, I would pay $7.90 for it. So I was keeping my eye on that box because I know they said they were gonna have two. Oh, I was lagging. They do like one brand, and then all the stuff in that box, the American Influence box, is everything from that one. Yeah, I just seen that. Tried new skincare or beauty edit box. I don't think I've seen those boxes. I'll have to look into it. What was the box? What's the box that's coming out for November for American Influencer? Does anybody know? Am I still lagging? American Influencer, November 2021. Box. Right? Is it called box? Beauty bundle. They just have October. I don't see anything for November. Interesting. Hmm. Or is it just October, November is the box? Maybe it comes out every 2 months? I don't I don't see anything for November. I don't know if this box comes out every 2 months or not. I always thought it was every month. Don't see it. Okay, I gotta go back on my channel. Oh, crackers. Okay, where are we? You haven't seen any previews yet? Trendmove just previewed their new box, though. Yeah, I know. I was hoping it was going to be all coddly, but it wasn't, the Trendmove new box. But I just find that there's so much skincare going in these boxes lately, and from brands that we've never heard of. And oh my God, here's your eye cream from a brand we never heard of, but it's $160. You know, or a moisturizer that's, $250 moisturizer, but it's made in China and we've never heard of this brand before. So I don't know. Some of these boxes are just, I don't trust where it's coming from. I think sometimes it's better to take your money and go at Sephora or go at Shoppers or the Bay if you're in Canada and buy something you always wanted, right? Instead of getting a box full of items from brands that you've never heard of, that it's overpriced. The quality sometimes could be crappy, you know. Yeah, like I've canceled a lot of boxes. At one point when I first started, I was getting 13 subscription boxes. And now I think I'm down to like 5, or maybe not even that much. I don't know. Am I lagging again? Okay, everyone, I'm going to go eat some food. Still lagging? Okay. I'm going to go eat some food, and will I be live next week? Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday. Oh, Jen Button, you're a darling. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Check out the PMG bundle in the group. Okay, love. Miss Kelly, I keep on forgetting. Miss Kelly has a Facebook page, um, where she has like a bundle of makeup, and you pay a certain price for a number, and then once it fills up, Makeup Mania Mama is what it's called, and let's say there's an eyeshadow palette, I'll say from Pat McGrath, and a few other things, maybe lipsticks, mascaras, blushes, a big bundle from the brand, and you can pay a certain amount of money for a bunch of numbers, and then I guess she spins a wheel, and if your number comes up, you win that whole bundle. So check out her page, Makeup Mania Mama. Thank you, Jen Button, you sweetheart. Um, bingo. Oh, okay, so it's bingo. Yeah. So yeah, I think I will be live now. We're coming into the cold weather, so it seems like more people are around. So yeah, I will be live next Saturday, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm telling you, God help me, I gotta set that freaking alarm for Saturday morning because if I wake up with another bloody headache because I've overslept, I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, why do I need to set an alarm? I just don't want to because it's Saturday and I shouldn't have to set an alarm because I'm doing it all freaking week. Crazy, right? Oh, thank you, Kelly, sweetheart. Everyone's going to bed. I'm gonna go eat some pizza and then look for something to watch because I watched all of Blacklist and now I gotta find something else to watch. Anyway, ladies, you're all about skincare lately. Still looking for something great for your eyelids. Um, yeah, I think skincare. I definitely give Look Fantastic a try. Look at some of their videos. Look Fantastic unboxing videos. And yeah, definitely give them a try. And if you're thinking about subscribing to a new box, um, Black Friday, a lot of companies come out with great deals on Black Friday. So if you wanted to wait till then, you might get a really good deal. Bye, everybody. Oh, a headache.